Hello and welcome to my channel. I've got another one in the quest log for you. Pro Tour Singapore just kicked off with an awesome keynote. And I see some people on the sidelines saying, oh, this was underwhelming, I didn't like it, there wasn't anything there for me. But for me, man, I am amped, and I want to show you why. Because I think there's a bunch of amazing details that were in this keynote that some people are kind of just taking for granted. Some people were saying previous keynotes were more exciting, but I felt like this one fell right in line with what a keynote should be. There were some really cool announcements. There was not necessarily a pictograph roadmap, but boy, was there a lot here, and I think they're holding a lot back for Worlds come Philly. But I think there is a lot of small information that they put forward in this keynote that really excited me. And I want to show you why some of the biggest things in this keynote that I really enjoyed. One thing I really liked was that they were interacting with the community. They were responding to how the community has received Super Slam, where they were taking note that some people didn't really like that this is a for fun set. And they embraced it. James White said this is like the wrestling thing here. This is something that we're just doing for fun.
No, I know a lot of you out there, you really like all that warm fuzzy art that was featured in the Super Slam preview. But you can be rest assured, there is nasty, gritty, bloody, horrible art, just like Flesh and Blood is famous for, all throughout the set. That's a little taster for you. There really is something for everyone.
And you know, I kind of get some of the people's criticisms about how, hey, this is just a wrestling thing. It doesn't really feel like Flesh and Blood. And let me just go walk through this first. The last for fun set we had was Everfest. After Everfest, we had Uprising, Dynasty, Outsiders, Dusk Till Dawn, Bright Lights, Heavy Hitters, Rosetta, The Hunted, High Seas. All of these sets featured brutal, engaging arts. And I get why some people might be a little concerned that Super Slam has this like colorful Thor Ragnarok vibe going on. James White luckily just addressed all these concerns by saying, don't worry, the brutal art is still here. We have over 20 expansion slots. There's gonna be something for everybody in this set. And I think he has a point here. Not every set needs to be serious. I think this is a good temporary departure from the normal brutality, serious nature of Flesh and Blood to give the creators maybe a little bit of reprieve. Try something new, go in a different direction. And I've heard some other people, maybe even some other content creators, compare this to like a Universes Within, where it's just such a great departure from the normal Flesh and Blood aesthetic that they just can't get into it. I think that critique is maybe taking it a little bit too far, especially because we haven't really seen anything from the set specifically yet. There's still some time. It's okay, guys. We got 2 whole sets coming out, Guardian Mastery, and then Super Slam. I am sure there will be at least something for everybody. And even if there isn't, this set doesn't have to be a 10 out of 10. Not every set needs to be a 10 out of 10. It just needs to be fun. Okay, this next one really got me amped. I was so excited when I saw this spoiler, because I saw this before I got a chance to watch the keynote, and my mind was racing. I was like, oh, this is so insane. And it is the new Necromancer. When I first saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, this is a secret hidden hero in the set. This is so amazing. And I actually called this out to Brian Gottlieb to his face. I said, in the next set, we're getting a Necromancer, and it's gonna be a female, the one on the chest piece that we got from High Seas. I was so excited when I saw this. And then I watched the keynote and saw that this is just gonna be a specialty promo. And it's gonna replace the previous specialty promo, specifically for winners of the cosplay contest. Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. I think that's great. Give the cosplayers who put so much effort and hard work into these outfits and trying to do their best and show their best for the community and really grow the game in this aspect. You know what? Have it. I think that's awesome. I personally would really like for them to eventually release an adult version of this hero. And I'm really interested to see what that hero tech says. Either way, I like that they're at least hinting at, hey guys, listen, Necromancer's here to stay. Here's another Necromancer for you. We want to give you 2 more Necromancers, maybe 3 more. Come on, the class is a blast. I want to see it. But in the same vein of a secret hero, I think there is a secret hero revealed and hidden in this set. Let me show you, let's just take a look at it. Did you notice it? Did you see it? Right there. In this clip, we're getting a list of every one of these heroes. We start with KO, some random goblin guy, and then we get the other 3 heroes revealed. And I'm like, wait a second, why did we just randomly insert this little goblin guy who has an obvious chaos talent type aesthetic going on with his hand? I think that this is a hint that this little dude has got a lot more to him than we expect. It's possible. I think most likely scenario is that this is just simply a majestic card that's gonna be a reviled brute card, and it's gonna be like one of the major chase cards of the set. Or this is a new ally to go alongside the new KO. That would be very fun and awesome, kind of like Polycranka. But I think the most exciting and hyped thing about this would be that this is a hidden secret Chaos Warrior in the background, hidden for Classic Constructed. I would love to have a Goblin come bolster the ranks of the Warrior class and to give us the Chaos talent expanded on. I love the Chaos talent. Please give us more Chaos cards, more ways to play. I am in and very excited in speculating what's coming next. This next one, I about jumped out of my chair when I saw it. It is their new YouTube Creator Grant Program. I saw this and my mind was blown. I got really excited and I thought to myself, wow, what could I do with $5,000 to transform this channel? It's not just about the selfish aspect of that, however. I just think it's really cool that Legend Story Studios recognizes that their player base and their content creators are what keep this game alive. That this is a grassroots game that starts in the local game store, and people will discover this game through content creators on YouTube, and LSS recognizing, hey, we should allocate $25,000 to help some, maybe like a brand new upstart YouTube creator, whatever, that is really invested in this game. We want to reinvest back into you. And that's something that I love about these guys at Legend Story Studios, is that they want to reinvest back into the community. They want to reinvest back into their game. And it just feels like every single time we give them some sort of any amount of money, they just turn right back around and say, here you guys go, it's coming right back to you. Here's the gem packs, here's reprints, here's amazing sets for you to play with, amazing heroes to play with, and not only that, but here's a little bit of prize money and extra things for YouTube creators, cosplayers, every level of this game. The company is invested, and I love that. The final thing that got me really excited was their final announcement and the way that they announced it. I mean, just take a look at the way he did this.
And I'm happy to share with you that we're going to be experimenting with a whole bunch of different stuff down in the lab. And the stuff that comes out good, the stuff that people like, the stuff that's impactful, we're going to roll it out globally, all around the world. But one thing that has been really, really pleasing is seeing how the global community has really embraced Project Blue, and how it is propagated all across the world. So folks, that's it from me. I'm signing out. You have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me on Sentosa Island in the wonderful city of Singapore. Thank you, folks. Have a great weekend.
I thought it was brilliant, where you had Project Blue, a rumored dead format, revived in Silver Age. This just opens the floodgates for speculation and opportunity for us, the player base, to think, wow, are we about to get a third rotating format? Actually, yeah, third, because Blitz is rotating. Yeah, a third rotating format? I have been a huge fan of Clash but I didn't really enjoy Commoner, because Commoner doesn't really embrace the hero identity, the class identities of each individual character. Whereas I feel like Clash and/or Project Blue accomplishes that same thing. And if we can get a better balanced Blitz variant of the game that is a low barrier to entry, I think there's a great opportunity for this game to explode at that grassroots level. And if you tell your grassroots friends, hey, here, maybe invest $50 to $100, and you're gonna have a competitive deck that you could probably take to extra events in other states. Go travel, play in a battle-hardened Silver Age format, calling Silver Age, and maybe even just a Pro Quest make it a Silver Age level format. That will at least bring in 10 to 15, 25% more players, right? Maybe I'm being a little optimistic about that. However, I think if you go to some of your other friends who enjoy playing other games, who prefer to play other games, and say, hey, if you buy into this game for $10, give it a shot, you haven't really got anything to lose, right? Anyway, just knowing that this is going to internal testing and that it's going to be a transformational new format where we can play every single one of our classic heroes, classic constructed heroes, and maybe a few extras that we never had a chance to really wrestle with, really, truly excites me. It's going to be a brand new format, a brand new entry point. It feels like the game is expanding. I'm excited for it. That's why I think that this keynote was much cooler than some people are giving it credit for. Best of luck to all of our Pro Tour Singapore players. And I want to give credit to James for pointing out, well, James is one of my locals, for pointing out that, hey, this little goblin dude is somehow mixed in with these other CC heroes. Maybe he's a CC hero? Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.